Thank goodness. How are you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from...
Look like she almost looks like Scales a little bit, but it's the light from the flyer flickering.
You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday.
I get that snow bunny love.
Take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
So introduce yourself.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart. Methinks you'll find him in the inn.
What is it? What's that look for? Leave off.
Bitch.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Let's check it out. So I got copper ore.
Profitable endeavor.
So I guess when I go to the inn, I'll be able to utilize some of my points or what have you to acquire some new abilities.
I suppose I'll handle this.
Might I be of assistance?
let's go ahead and. Oh, there's a downstairs too, maybe. Some down here.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, all by myself as well,
Aren't you
if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
Ah, you are welcome, darling.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
Ah, yes, now I see.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we?
Yes. Bye. Let's just buy it. Where's the leather blah 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 blah.
Always a pleasure.
You ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
You are
I
very
haven't
welcome.
much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
The notice is flashing, so that means there's
One
something
could not have
that
hoped
to
for
be
a
gained
gladder
from that.
outcome.
Put that on, baby. Get out my way now. I already gave you free shit. You gotta go. Do not stumble around in the dark. I'll fit yourself with one of our fine lanterns, but mind how far you stray from home at night, lest beasts be drawn to the glow at your hip like moths to a flame. Oh, we've done that.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Well met. You're
Well
the one
met.
who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did.
Oh, well, that was
I'm
kind
in
of
your
it.
debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild?
I am
Now,
not.
perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment.
So this is the tutorial. So of course it's incorporated into the story. This tutorial for people who maybe didn't play the first game or not familiar with it. So you can essentially play all games in the all locations in the game. You can switch between them freely, but you have to do it at the end. And of course you level them up, and then of course you can acquire
If there
the
is aught
skills
you
as
wish
well.
to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you.
Hmm.
'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support.
You know, something I've noticed too, like magic, the word magic has to be copywritten by someone because whenever you see the word magic in a game or something like that, there's always a K added to it. I wonder who holds the copyright for the word magic, which is odd. Probably Magic the Gathering because they don't use the K. I mean, I wonder if that's true. Sidebar.
However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend in counting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
The Maester's teaching. The Maester's teaching is the most powerful skill that can be acquired by each vocation. Learning the Maester's or maybe Master's teaching requires use of a special tone, which you will receive if you impress the vocation's master with your abilities. However, true potential of this skill can only be realized by those whose vocation's rank is high enough.
Oh,
Okay.
what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time...
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it.
Looks like Forrest Whitaker.
I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Rest, organized stores, vocation guild. So let's acquire some new skills. All manner of vocational procedures can be carried out excuse me, in the Guild Hall of Vocation. If you have unlocked a vocation, you can change it at any time. Unlocking new vocations requires discipline, which is accrued when defeating enemies and accomplishing quests. Each vocation trains different skills, and you'll be able to learn new skills with as your rank, within your vocation rises. Learning skills requires discipline. Core skills can be employed from the moment they are acquired, but weapon skills must be equipped before they can be used. Augments. These are special abilities that can be equipped regardless of your current vocation. Augments are required by spending discipline, and you are active and are active from the moment they are equipped. You can equip up to 6 augments at once. A broader variety of augments will become available as your vocation rank increases. So I learned Flagration, which is the fire spell, which is a continuous stream of fire. In this game, in the previous game, it was a bunch of small bolts at succession. Levin, which is one of my favorite attacks in the other game because it paralyzes the enemies, especially the Cyclops. Looks even better in this game. I'll check that out. That's one thing I always did like about that's one thing I did always like about the other game is that the animations were top notch, even for the time. Even if you go back and play them now, the other game now, the animations for all of the attacks were top notch. So let's go ahead and get Levin. Equip Levin. And we're going to get the block. Let's go ahead and give Lily some skills. Focus bolt. Well, why would you need that though? Remove augments. Raise your magic defense. Focus bolt. Blind strike rushes forward and forthwith towards the tower, hits him with a powerful blow. Airward slash performs a jump while slashing diagonally upward. Do not have enough for shield. I just see what weapon skills we got. True deflect. Deflects attack back towards the dot with impressive mind while active counterattacking consumes no stamina. It's not does say what augments do we have none available, so let's acquire that. I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to take a break. Yeah, because I've been streaming for about an hour now. I'm gonna take a break, go grab a cup of coffee, and come right back. See you guys in about 10 minutes. Oh, YouTube BRB. Okay, reading back up. Thank you guys for your patience. I had to go grab me some coffee right quick. So I have just upgraded all my vocation skills and things like that, all the ones that were available for myself and my pawn in the game. And we are going to go on with our next mission. Let's turn this bad boy up a little bit. You don't need to mess with stores right now. You are very welcome, Forrest Whitaker. It is a pleasure dealing with you as well. So what's down here? So I know we're leaving in a few, but let's see what's down here. Always worth exploring. Fucking send this chest.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
Seeing I'm
Find a use for it, I'm sure.
getting heavy. That ain't a good thing. So let's go up here. Let's try to sell some shit. We either need to eat it or sell it. Eat it, sell it, combine it. Let's go to items. See, rotten scraggle beast. Let's combine it with something. A red beetle that glitters like gold. Consuming it will increase the weight one can carry. Also, the arisen main pawn can also receive the same effect. Is this a constant boon or is this a temporary thing? Okay, so we're gonna find out. Ring of Exaltation. A ring slightly boosts its maximum health. That's gonna go to the arisen. There's some number. So let's try to sell some useless shit like this rotten meat.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
I'm gonna give you a gift. Let's give you this rotten meat. You'll do
How
something.
odd. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
We're gonna deposit some things. We're gonna keep the meat and the vegetables. All of them. All of them. Keep that. All of them. Keep the Wakestone Goblin horn. Lantern will need that.
But enough about me. Did you need something?
No, Forrest Whitaker. I think we're good for right now.
Always a pleasure.
You really ought to have returned by now.
So I've gone, been to all these different places, been to the apothecary.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Yes, open it up. Where you at?
What I can do for you?
Am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mate, is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters. But it would hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you go in my place.
Yeah,
You look like you could manage those woods better than I.
yeah, complete. Yeah, hey, complete stranger, go save my brother because I'm a bitch.
Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. And when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right.
Go in the forest, turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right, and that is going to be what you're going to have to do. You fucking good looking ass dude, too, man.
Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. And my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and it's hard to describe, and my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way.
Hell yeah.
Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go then. My life's in your hands, friend.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
So in this game, see, before there was an indicator for NPCs that had quests. In this game, I'm assuming they'll be talking out loud, and you can see their narratives written above their head. And I think that would.
You've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
The pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I need an eternal wake stone so I can travel freely back and forth. That fucking goblin threw a rock at me, bitch. Some more apples.
I don't like this place at all.
You the one brought us the fuck out shit.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
My previous travels in another world, meaning, hey, when I played the game with my owner, we came this way before, and there's a riftstone around here. You want me to show you where that bitch is?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
So that was a camping kit. If the Arisen has a camping kit to hand, they can pitch their tent by the remains of a campfire found at set spots throughout the wilderness. Much like staying in an inn or a town, resting at a campsite restores the party's health and stamina and recovers the lost gauge. Adventurers who seldom return to town should keep a camping kit in their packs, lest exhaustion overwhelm them. Camping also affords the opportunity to grill meat, granting a boost to certain stats upon consumption. The finer the quality of meat, the greater the increase you can expect. Before setting up camps, it would be prudent to eliminate any foes lurking nearby. Neglecting to do so only heightens one chance of an ambush while your party is at its most vulnerable. Oh, the quality on that. That looks like real fucking meat, man. Is that real? That is amazing quality in this fucking game, bro. If that's not real food
More
cooking,
for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
let's rest till the morning. Mm. Then that's something else too. Is that we have to keep going because we'll have a certain amount of time to help the dude's brother. He might die.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let our foes cower before fighting.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Need to dust this PS5 camera off. I look a little dingy up there. I very rarely use it. There we go. That's a little better. Let's bring it down a little bit. See my handsome face. It's always good being an attractive man. Makes things easier.
Anyone
Whoa.
hear me? Please, I need help.
I'm gonna say, bitch, I'm stuck.
Prepare yourself.
The infamous wolves that I hate. At least they got that to my you'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly. That was a. Oh, she's floating.
Over so soon?
I'd thought I was done for.
And he's still moving in the background. Which of course you can't see because my face is over it on
It
Twitch.
was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we?
I think my next live stream I may just do, I'm going to try it out from the PlayStation 5 directly and do it from Twitch.
The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
You'll hear no complaints from me. Let's...
It is our duty to protect our charge from harm.
Okay, so... let's get going before it gets dark. Let's sell some of this shit. There's a path and a house up there. There's a treasure chest right there.
I was unaware such a solution existed. I assume my own master must be none the wiser.
So when you say, well, I assume my own master must be none the wiser, see that the person that has her and they hurt their game hasn't played the game to this point yet, or they didn't come this way. So that's another aspect that I really do love and enjoy about the game is the pawn system, like I said previously, is that it gives you a multiplayer aspect of the game without there actually being another person there. And it really does feel like you're adventuring with a group of people. So again, so both of these pawns, Clive and Cindy, are a friend of mine's from Florida who lives in Miami.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Yes, please.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Okay. So that's the benefit of playing this game and, you know, using a friend's pawn or somebody who's really active.
Over here, if you please.
Is that the AI retains quest knowledge. It's very much like Frieza on
That's it!
it's very much like Frieza on Xbox. If you're familiar with the game, how when you play the game, there is, you know, when you it saves the way you drive
Here, Master.
and how you handle on curves, and it creates an AI bot that will go into basically all of the races your friend does in the
Want me
game.
to go down this slope, Master? Just
No.
bear in mind that I shan't be able to climb back up again.
She said that shit, bitch. She said that shit like you about to die or something. You all right?
We have arrived.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Okay, who are you? Forger, Arisen details Capcom, so that means he's created by the game. Yeah, rather. Also, I found you, so do you just like stay here, or I guess you're a
It's about
one-off?
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Yes, ma'am. Guess let's go.
Sir Norbert has been found, and none the worse for wear. Let us return him to Melve at once. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Master. I hope you've not forgotten about me.
This is rather thrilling.
Over here, if you would.
That's something else I'll consider in the future as well. Of course, I have a webcam on my computer, which is this video on the top right. But of course, I do have a...
Scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Is there another task? Thanks, 5.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Also, again, I am very impressed with this. I got this capture card from Temu for 20 fucking bucks.
I'll be back soon.
The quality is pretty decent as well. This guy wrote something in the chat, so I did not see that. Seems like it's an advertising or something like that. Says, hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, etc. Chat box. These prices are lower than any competitor. The quality guaranteed. The less flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything here has a huge number of customizable settings. Go to stream wise.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets.
I don't think you can smoke on
But today's
Twitch or
misadventure
anything, but I know
showed
you
me
can't
that the
smoke on
path
Facebook.
forward is the one with fewer regrets, even when you can't be sure where it leads.
Love Starbucks, by the way.
We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear
I gotta go to the gym at 1 o'clock.
I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Too...
The Dragon's Wake is 1. Make your way to the capital and affirm your identity as the Arisen. Alright, so let's...
Oi! Bring me a... Oh, you're not one of us.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
What might you need?
Kind of looks like me in real life.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
How did you even get up? How did you get up there and I can't get up there? Oh, there's a wake stone here as well. Let's examine it. I don't see any reason to change. The only person I'm really not feeling is Cleo. She does all right. But I like to see if I could find... If I'm going to use a pawn, it's going to be a pawn from an actual person I know. Pawns your main pawn knows. So I have Cleo and Leo. Who's the travel together for a day and night? Pawn quest travel together for a day and night. They don't have any quests set. Who is Rodiddy? Who is that? I know who CB Gator is. What skills do they have? Oh, just one. And that's the only thing about it is that eventually you'll have to switch the pawns out because their level doesn't change. So if I like this pawn, if I like Lily, well Lily is mine, but if I like another pawn, I would have to
Well
wait.
met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
I follow my whims, wheresoever they may lead.
So I know in the other game, just talking to random people help boost the stat in the game. If you do crazy shit, you can be arrested as well. Like you shoot magic at people.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
I appreciate that.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. Seems they've a village nearby. They ill favour living alongside the people of other races, dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several times longer than we do. I reckon that sets us apart. Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village is out of the question, eh?
So there is an elf village nearby.
We've naught to discuss. Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
'Tis as you say.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I love. And here we are, explosive cats. Again, that's another thing in the game. So where are the Sophosaurians? And that's right there. So let's.
Ice will be most effective against this foe. The Arisen has been drenched. I grant your weapon a magical boon. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to cross the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
One of those people do it. Let's go around him, because he's going to keep asking me, am I ready? And no, bitch, I'm not. Doing something. Just see me doing something. So this is the jar of poison, apparently. Let's grab that, pick it up. Your aim must be true. Don't throw it in the river.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
That definitely went right into the river. Hopefully the game didn't register that. Maybe it was close enough. So we're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, because if you seen this one, like somebody might die. Okay, he's gone.
What you need of me?
Linnet's house, the inn, the resting bench, then to the ripstone.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason. They wouldn't say that if there wasn't a ladder nearby. I'm going to talk about the ladder up there. Oh, holy fuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck.
Now here's a welcome sight.
My dead fancy a look at my wares?
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
No, not there, not there. There you go, up here. And perhaps this is the ladder they were talking about. The Draken War. Oh, this is where I came before. All right, I've already been up here, so let's go back down.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Because you can do that. And it sucks.
Some of us get complacent. I train
Hmm? I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you old bitch.
I feel my age every time I use my hammer.
Mm-mm.
It is quiet enough.
Well met.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Very well. Also, I forgot about that. I do have a ring that I do not have. Equipped shields, armor, body armor, leg armor, cloaks.
Sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
This is sensational.
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Let me get that.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One could have hoped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I don't know, Lily. It sounds like she's talking a little bit of shit to you, Lily. Like y'all personalities don't mesh well.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. best hope for the one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boost. One of our number is unconscious. He's careless. No real limits.
Fuss over a moment's caution. It shan't happen again.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
No one can defend themselves when practiced like this.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
What's in here? Tis a magnificent view. The landscape seems to unfold in all directions, revealing its secrets to the patient observer. Well, there's undead down there. I can't believe some people have beaten this game already. Like, this isn't even that type of game. There's too much to do for you to beat it in like 10 days. Like, there are hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of content for a game like this.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Am I here?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
Stanley, that's a black name. Racist.
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Stanley bitch ass talking shit.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Typically, you would fill your flask with something like that. We go. So now I'm over encumbered. That means I'm carrying a lot of heavy ass shit. Shit, apparently we're not there yet because there's a dead person here.
Skeletons there! Burial be a holy night above all else.
These beasts will be defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
I like the high fives and the all that shit. That's awesome. That's a nice touch. You gonna let that bitch come get me down?
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
Okay.
Is everyone all right?
Bitch, are you all right?
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable. 'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
Cause y'all been talking shit to each other the whole adventure. That's awesome. But it's funny, you know, she's not really getting along with Cindy all that well. Whatever the
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
It's taking a little bit of a while to get used to the targeting system in this game.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Did you into the capital yet? What was all that shit back there?
For most priority is to douse those flames. Let me get that.
Oh, like a port crystal symbol.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions.
Okay, I need to progress with the story, get some of this shit out my fucking inventory, and
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Siri, what's the temperature outside?
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Siri,
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
what's the temperature outside? Shit. I can't wear this out there. I need to put on some fucking pants. It's a dead animal.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Master! Goblins!
Shout the flames before it is too late. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I am in awe of your powers of detection. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here.
See, and that's something. See, and again, that's a good thing about having a person who explores the game, plays it. So that person didn't know. So this person's on. Of course, as a friend, maybe he doesn't use this one often. Didn't know that that's there. So when they go back to their game, they pass by this way, they'll direct their master to the chest. There's a camp. there, and there's a dead person who's running.
I grant you lightning spells.
Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I have naught but gratitude for our master, treating us to victuals so toothsome from wherever we go.
That is, I don't. This is either real meat spliced into this game for the cooking scene, or this is the most amazing CGI I have ever seen.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
I've learned all the skills I can learn. No arguments are available.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Are we almost there?
What's this? We're trapped.
Let's say I know we gotta have a boss battle at some point. Ogre, first boss battle.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Oh shit, bitch, you threw that at us.
Mayhap the force of this torrent can be employed for our own ends.
Aha! I can think of all manner of uses. I cannot lay a trap for our enemies. I've got hold of the enemy!
Splendid. Let my magic grant elemental. This should be of use.
our disposal. Well, one must.
You have my gratitude, sir. Should seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Such treasures are seldom found.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Well, you could walk.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
See a ladder where? Oh, up there. Why aren't they in here? Oh, they just walk.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Wart.
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
That's the guy from the beginning of the game. Picture's a little dull on the compared to the PS5 menu, but still the quality for $20, the quality is amazing.
Captain Brandt, this individual
Called
summoned
me
a
a
pawn through a
word,
rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it.
Shit.
Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside.
It's early in the morning, so I get my push-ups and shit in. Hop on these weights.
I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity.
We will not be skipping this.
The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
So go to the tavern that night. So
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Getting on up there. See what we got in here. Both Bremen and Batal regard the scourge of the dragon as a matter of the utmost priority. Should the baleful creature alight either side of the border, both nations are sworn to provide aid as well as assist in the evacuation of the populace and with scouting missions as needed. In such an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholeheartedly to their duty. Okay, we're going to take a break right here while my thing is charging, my controller's charging. See you guys in a little bit. Be right
These
back.
might have eyes even here. I must be cautious.
Where to now?
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Unmute. Also,
Tad roundy, but I can't complain.
yes, I did mean YouTube.com.
The Sentinels are in no position to defy orders.
Doctor Focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Are the new recruits back ready? The Sentinels are in no position to defy orders.
Would that all my days were so true.
Oh shit, poor Torchic.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
No suspicious characters shall slip my gaze.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Disa might have eyes even here. I must be cautious.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. Doctor Focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
I lament my decision to involve my subordinates.
Such quietude is a blessing.
better off a baker.
Shit. All right. So we're gonna take a break. So, guys, thanks for watching, and everybody who was tuned in. Hopefully, I got some likes, some subscribes, some shares throughout all of this. If not, I'll definitely not going anywhere. I'll be back. Um, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next stream. And let's stop YouTube stream here.